Destroyer.
What?
Blue. It is time.
Yeah.
Dude,
Where are you going? No. Do not go to Shack's.
You gonna get Redrix?
I will go
Don't
to
go to
Shack's.
Reset.
Oh, okay.
No, I have it.
You have what?
Oh!
What
You
is
found
that?
it.
Yes. After
Got
all
it.
this time,
You see this?
You got it.
I finally have
The
it.
heck, Redrix's
Oh,
broadsword.
650
Outlaw and
Redrix.
Desperado.
Oh. It's beautiful.
Increases your rate of fire.
Redrix's broadsword. I have finally obtained it after a lot of grinding. Some days more than others, but at last I finally have it. And oh boy, is it a really nice gun. So today we're going to be going over, is this gun worth the grind that you have to put into it? It is quite a grind. I will list the quest steps soon. So the quest steps for obtaining Redrix's broadsword are: Step 1, in the Crucible, defeat 200 opponents using pulse rifle final blows. Step 2, reach Valor rank Heroic. Step 3, in the Crucible, earn 75 double plays. Step 4, in the Crucible, defeat 150 opponents with precision final blows from any pulse rifle. Step 5, in the Crucible, defeat 50 opponents using arc final blows. Defeat 50 opponents using solar final blows. Defeat 50 opponents using void final blows. Step 6, complete 25 Crucible matches in quick play. Complete 25 Crucible matches in competitive, and complete 25 Crucible matches in Rumble. Step 7 is complete 20 Crucible bounties. Step 8, this is the hard one, or the most time consuming, it's not that hard. Step 8, resetting your Valor rank 5 times within a single season. Step 9, return to Lord Shaxx and reclaim your broadsword. Alright, broadsword here. A very nice broadsword indeed, but it has a few perks. We got chambered compensator, which if you want to read that you can, I don't care. We got high caliber rounds. We got outlaw, and the main perk here that makes this weapon so wanted, desperado. Reloading while outlaw is active increases your rate of fire. Now, this increase in rate of fire, it makes it go from 340 RPM, which is rounds per minute in case you don't know. Not sure why you wouldn't know that. It goes from 340 rounds per minute to 540 to 600 rounds per minute. That is a huge increase, and it loses no damage. It stays the same amount of damage. So basically, it's just jacking the rate of fire up really high. And by jacking the rate of fire up, you see, as in this clip, I get a headshot, reload very quickly with Outlaw, and my rate of fire is boosted a lot. Therefore, me being able to kill a lot of enemies. So, from the question from the beginning, is this weapon worth the grind? All those quest steps that I previously listed, you have to do. What I did was in Season 4, I think it was, I did all the quest steps. I got to about 3 resets, almost 4 resets. But then in Season 5, during Iron Banner Triple Valor, I got, I think, 3 of my resets. Thus, this gameplay was recorded in the Iron Banner week still. I believe it is Monday, so Iron Banner will be going away tomorrow. But I did most of my grinding during the Iron Banner Triple Valor. Take advantage of those weekends. It is very important for the rank resets. Okay, is the grind worth it for this gun? There are many other viable options if you do not want to get this gun. I would highly recommend this gun though. It is a very, very nice, stable gun that can do a lot of damage. You do have other options in case you don't want to grind for. You got like the Go Figure, Chattering Bone, Bygones, Blast Furnace, and many more that I can't remember the name of right now. Alright, now we're going to talk about this weapon, PvP or PvE? Like, versus, which one is it better in? In PvE, the gameplay that you are seeing right now, it is extremely effective at killing red bars. It is extremely effective at killing yellow bars. I mean, I wouldn't recommend a primary for bosses or, like, mini-bosses in general. I would, like, you know, heavy weapons, EP shotgun, whatever else you really want to use. But, in PvE, this thing is probably one of the best pulses if you have Desperado procced, or just in general. Without Desperado, it's still a very nice pulse rifle. Now, in PvP, this pulse rifle can be a little tricky, alright? Because there's a bunch of shotguns and hand cannons, it's interesting to try and use this thing when most of the... What is it called? Most of the meta is revolving around shotguns and hand cannons. Now, I'm not saying you can't use a shotgun with this. Like, in this clip, or whatever you really want to call it, I am using the Wishbringer, the one that Shaq sells with slide shot, snapshot, and all that stuff. Now, this pulse rifle is still very good in PvP, but with Luna's Howl, that has, like, no time to kill, like, it's very quick, you can't really compete with it without Desperado. If you have Desperado, feel free to challenge anybody you really want. Besides, like, close range shotgun about to kill you. Don't challenge that with a pulse rifle. I'd probably challenge that with a shotgun. Now, don't let me saying these things discourage you to not use it in PvP or not get it. It is still a very, very, very good pulse rifle. I love it a lot. I've used it ever since I've gotten it, of course, because if I'm going to put in that much work to get a gun, you bet I'm going to use it, because, you know, them 5 Valor resets, that was pretty hard. Also, off topic, I got a triple here.
Is it now?
Just saying. Wardcliff.
Is it now?
So, should you get this pulse rifle? Yes, it is worth the grind. Once you get it, you're gonna love it. Like, once you get that Outlaw Desperado proc, you're just gonna be slaying everything. PvP or PvE, I would recommend it more towards PvE, considering Desperado is a very nice perk when it comes to just killing a lot of ads in PvE. In PvP, I would still use it. It is still a very, very viable option because it hits about 33 to the head, and I'm not really sure how much body. I haven't really looked at it yet. But it's very solid in PvP. But I think it really shines in the PvE area of things. So now that you've had my opinion on the Redrix's broadsword, I think you should get it.
Hey, priming ground.